March 19th, 2026. I was recording my Minecraft survival world. At first, everything seemed normal, but then something strange started happening. My world was peaceful that day. I was standing on my farm, harvesting wheat and feeding my cows and sheep like usual. It was just another calm moment in my survival world. After finishing the farm work, I went inside my house to check my chests. I needed iron for tools, but when I opened the chest, I realized I only had 3 iron left. So I crafted a shield and decided to head back to a cave where I had mined earlier. As I walked outside, I noticed a wandering trader standing near my house. I stopped for a moment and jokingly said, "What's up, man?" At that moment, everything still felt completely normal. Inside the cave, I placed a few torches and started mining, hoping to find iron. While I was mining my first iron, I heard footsteps. It sounded exactly like another player walking somewhere nearby. I stopped immediately. But this was a single-player world. Thinking it was just a strange sound glitch, I continued mining. But a few blocks later, something appeared in front of me that made my heart drop. A tunnel. A perfectly straight tunnel that I definitely hadn't made. For a moment, I just stared at it. I even checked the player list again, but it still showed only me in the world. Trying to calm myself down, I slowly followed the tunnel to see where it led. At the end of the tunnel, I discovered a small underground room. In the center of the room, there was a chest. But before opening it, something caught my attention. There were signboards placed around the room, and on them were strange patterns made of dots and lines. It looked like Morse code. At the time, I didn't understand what it meant, but something about it made me feel uneasy. So I walked toward the chest and opened it. Inside was a single book. When I opened the book and read the message inside, I felt a sudden chill run through my body. I got frightened. And when I turned around to leave the room, something was wrong. All the torches placed in the tunnel were gone. At that point, I panicked and ran out of the cave as fast as I could. The cave behind me was now completely dark, just pitch black darkness. When I finally reached my house, everything seemed normal at first. Nothing looked different. But then my eyes slowly moved toward the wall above my bed. There was a sign there that definitely hadn't been there before. It read, "You stayed too long." That was the moment I left the world and closed the game. Something about that tunnel in the book didn't feel right, so I searched online to see if anyone else had experienced something similar. I found a few posts from other players describing strange things happening in their single-player worlds. Some said they heard footsteps or block-breaking sounds while playing alone. Others reported finding rooms or tunnels that they never built. Most people believed it was just a bug or corrupted world files, but a few players mentioned something else. Before anything strange happened, they also discovered tunnels that didn't belong to them. And in some cases, the player list briefly showed 2 players online, even though the world was single player. At first, everything seemed completely normal. Nothing looked different. I started smelting the iron I had collected earlier, but when I checked my inventory, there was a book inside. I knew for a fact that it hadn't been there before. I opened it and it said, "Why did you come back?" I got scared. I decided to burn it. But it had started raining outside, and the fire went out before the book could burn. So I did the only thing I could think of. I buried it. But as I was standing there covering the hole with stone, I felt something. In the distance, I saw a figure, just standing there, watching me. Not moving, just staring. All this time, I wasn't alone. I was being stalked, followed. He knew where I was, what I was doing. He was always looking at me.